Trump, nobody's above the law, we've been screaming. Well, Joe Biden just made clear his son Hunter is above the law.
This is Reese, and welcome to Back Porch News. In a move that should shock absolutely no one, lifelong politician and poster child for venal corruption, Joe Biden has come out and proven himself to be every bit the liar that the non-squishy right has been saying for decades. I mean, can you even imagine how a man who stole government secrets for decades as a senator had the gall to brag about interfering with the law enforcement operations of a foreign nation, or who funded the Taliban? Can you imagine such a man not pardoning his corrupt son? Well, the walking deep state sock puppet and supposed Republican stalking horse Joe Walsh is somehow shocked.
What do you make of all of this? What is likely to be the response on Capitol Hill to this breaking news?
Good to be with you. See, I told you so. They're all like that. So the next time any of us complain about anything Trump does.
Yes, Joe Walsh, you once again are so wrong about everything. You have become the very scandal you projected upon President Trump. Did Trump spy on his political opponents? No. Did Trump target dissident citizens through the IRS, the FBI, or the ATF? No. Did Trump take documents that he was not legally entitled to? No. Did Trump embolden or sell our secrets to our enemies? No. But Biden did all of these things, often through his proxy, his son Hunter. And this pardon actually proves that.
This pardon is just deflating. For those of us who have been out there for a few years now yelling about what a unique threat Donald Trump is, for Joe Biden to do something like this, Trump, nobody's above the law, we've been screaming. Well, Joe Biden just made clear his son Hunter is above the law.
Listen, this guy should have known he was wrong. Right here. If a man can pardon another man of all federal crimes, then that man is literally above the law. The president is the zeroth power, the root of the executive branch. Of course Trump, as president, was above the law. But this isn't even about the presidency.
Donald Trump lies every time he opens his mouth, we've been screaming. Joe Biden repeatedly lied about this. The politicization of the justice system.
The crazy thing is, I don't think Joe even now really understands. Look, the FBI has had Hunter Biden's laptop since 2019. That's before the last election. The IRS was already ready to file charges against Hunter in 2020, but the FBI stopped them. Kneecapped them, really. These tax charges, they were tied to money laundering, sex and drug trafficking, and foreign influence peddling, all spelled out and filmed on Hunter Biden's laptop. The feds knew about all of this, but they let the statute of limitations for all the worst crimes run out. Joe Biden pardons Hunter going back 11 years to 2014. That includes charges that can't even be filed because of the statutes.
Yes, he said he wasn't going to do this, but did anyone ever believe that that was the case? I mean, I would have put good money on this happening. Like, are many people going to be surprised that a father who is also the president would do this for his son?
No, lady, I'm not surprised for the inverse reason that you aren't surprised. I mean, I know your job is to lie for the Democrat Party and to cover up all of their lies. And you know it too, but until fairly recently, most other Americans didn't know that.
I don't know that people will be surprised because you're right. Joe Biden repeatedly said he wouldn't do this. So he repeatedly lied. But this just furthers the cynicism that people have about politics. And that cynicism strengthens Trump.
Yes, this was selfish. Joe Biden was covering his own butt, for sure. He's been using his kids as meat puppets for years. And that's bad enough. But it's so much worse because now we see the mask is slipped completely off. And this is purely self-preservation. And Walsh, if you now realize you've been lied to about all of this, when are you going to realize that you were lied to about everything else too? Or at least that's the view from my back porch. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and we'll see you next time on Back Porch News.